If you're an author but you can't seem to get past the first page or the first chapter of your book, this is for you. You're not gonna like it, but this is for you, and it's important. You need to stop editing. You need to move on, and you need to accept that that first sentence, paragraph, page, chapter is not good, and it will not be good for a very long time. Now you can ignore me. You can keep tweaking that opening phrase because you know how important it is. It is very important. But guess what? It's not that important if you never write the rest of the book. I see it all the time. People get stuck on that opening page and just can't progress. Or the opening 10 pages or the opening 40 pages. A lot of writers are perfectionists, and it can be really hard to know something sucks but keep moving anyway. But to be honest, the first draft is a very small and relatively easy part of the process. My biggest tip is to get it done. Keep moving. Plan. Think, don't rush, but just keep going forward. If the plot is there, you're doing a good job. By the time you get to the end, you'll know about 100 things that you want to change. Trust me, I'm getting there in a new book that I'm writing. But it is so much easier to work with something than nothing. It's so much easier to sculpt with Play-Doh than it is to make the Play-Doh and then sculpt with the Play-Doh. Right now, you are making the Play-Doh. So don't worry about sculpting with it. You are making it, not playing with it yet. This is so hard. It's so hard. And it's especially hard if the only things you read are published books that have gone through about a dozen at least drafts and edits. We don't tend to read first drafts, so we don't tend to see how bad they are. They're bad. I'm a traditionally published author. I'm a professional editor. I know tons and tons of writer friends who are successful, and yet their first drafts are garbage. So is mine. That's okay. It's a first draft. It will get better, I promise you, but it needs time, it needs effort, it needs rewrites, it needs rereads, it needs that editing process. So, if you are stuck on that first chapter, that opening page, that beautiful first few lines, just keep going. They're going to change about 1,000 times before the book hits the shelves. So don't worry about your perfectionism. Keep moving forward, get the Play-Doh made, write your book. You can worry about the pretty stuff later. I know it's hard to hear, but it's very important. And if you do want to see those word counts rise, you gotta write words. Good luck. Happy writing.